If you want to speak and understand more, you'll need to know more words. So, today, you'll discover 5 ways to master vocabulary fast. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Before we jump into how, just know that when you learn more words, you pretty much improve everything: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So it's important to always be learning new words across a range of topics so that you can speak fluently in all situations. If you haven't done so already, come up with a specific number of words you'd like to master a month and make that your monthly goal, like 30, 50, or even 100 words a month. Now, let's get to the tips. First, use spaced repetition flashcards. Flashcards are the most popular way to learn, review, and master new words. And more specifically, spaced repetition flashcards. That's because they have a proven learning method built in: spaced repetition. Spaced repetition simply means you repeat what you've learned over a spaced period of time because that's the best way to retain things. Meaning, if you learn a word on day 1, you see it again in 2 days, then in 4 days, in 8 days, and so on. The learning is spaced out over time, and the continued repetition helps push the word into your long-term memory so you never forget it. And that's exactly what our spaced repetition flashcards do for you. You'll find them in the vocabulary menu on the site. There, you can study the 100 core vocabulary, vocabulary from the lessons, or our 2000 core vocabulary list. Second, immerse yourself in conversations and conversation lessons. Another powerful way to pick up new words and phrases is to immerse yourself in the language. That way, you'll always pick up new words. And on top of that, you'll learn the words in the context of everyday conversations, instead of learning them one by one. So, if you're taking the lessons inside our system, in every lesson, you hear a conversation between native speakers. Then our teachers slow it down, explain every word and grammar rule so that you understand it all. And that conversation is repeated 3 times in total, so you remember it better. So you're not just listening to language that's way above your level and not understanding. You grow to understand it because everything is explained right after. You can also listen to the dialogue tracks that give you just the conversation of that lesson without the translations, so you can immerse yourself and just listen. This is one of the best ways to expose yourself to conversation. Actually understand them, even if you don't understand anything at first, and reinforce all the words you've learned. On top of the lessons, you can also immerse yourself in the target language by watching TV shows and listening to music. But unlike the lessons, you won't get the language explained, and this approach may be too hard for beginners. But if you're at an upper intermediate level, or above where you can learn through context and understand most of it, then this method can work just as well. Third, read every day. How often do you read in your target language? Reading is another way you can immerse yourself in the language and boost your vocabulary, because you'll always come across new words. But what should you read? And how do you find easy material for your level? Because what's the point if it's too hard for you? With our program, you can find extensive reading books inside the lesson library. These are quick and easy books from absolute beginner level up to intermediate that you can finish in a few minutes. And extensive reading is simply a strategy where you read and finish as many books as possible. At the absolute beginner level, these are simple 1 or 2 sentence per page books, making it easy for you to read through and pick up new words. Another way to memorize words fast is by learning songs in your target language. You can make a monthly goal to memorize 1 to 3 songs you like in your target language. Just search for the lyrics to a song you like, and as you listen to the song, read the lyrics. This can help you connect the sounds you're hearing with the characters or the letters you're reading. Remember, the key is to find a fun way to read every day. This will help you improve your vocabulary. Fourth, get quizzed on vocabulary regularly. I know, no one likes quizzes and tests after experiencing them in school, but getting tested on what you've learned is actually one of the best ways to remember what you learn and improve your memory. This is a proven learning method called active recall. All it means is when you try to remember something, you actually start to remember it better. So, if you're trying to remember the meaning of a word on a test, that's when your memory gets stronger. That's when you're flexing your brain muscles, or rather, neurons. So, how can you do it? If you're using the flashcards that I mentioned earlier, flashcards do that for you. They test you on the meanings of the words. You can flip the card over to see if you got the word correct or not. So, be sure to use flashcards. Next, if you're taking the lessons and following the learning pathway in our program, you'll automatically get tested after every few lessons. Just follow the pathway, take the lessons, and testing is done for you. You'll get multiple choice assessments after every few lessons that test you on the words and grammar you learned. That way, you won't forget what you've learned as you make your way down the pathway. Fifth, get new vocabulary and phrases sent to you automatically, the lazy way to learn words. So far, all of the methods mentioned are extremely powerful at helping you learn new words. But they all require work. And if you're lazy, busy, or just new to language learning, chances are there will be days when you won't want to drill flashcards or read. And that's a problem, because language learning needs to become an automatic habit. And if you're not doing it automatically, without thinking, you'll forever struggle with trying to learn. The good news is that you can get new words and phrases sent to you automatically every day so that you don't have to lift a finger and boost your vocabulary in the process. And you can do that with our free Word of the Day service, where every day we email you a new word along with sample sentences. This is the easiest and the laziest way to boost your vocabulary, and it takes less than a minute, because all you have to do is glance at the word and you're done. But the best part is you automatically get new words every single day so that your vocabulary is always improving. The system is automatic. All you have to do is join it. And as a side bonus, it helps you create a language learning habit because you're automatically learning new words. On top of that, you'll also get timely vocab and phrase lists every week via email. If it's wintertime, you'll get winter-related words and phrases. If Halloween is coming up, you'll get words for Halloween. It's that simple. Again, all of this is done and sent automatically if you're a member. That way, you don't have to go chasing down material or trying to figure out what to do and how to learn. So, to recap, use flashcards. Immerse yourself in conversations and conversation lessons. Read every day. Get quizzed on vocabulary regularly. Get new words sent to you automatically. These tips are fun and effective ways to help you reach your vocabulary goals a bit faster. So, if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Greek ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Πέτρα, δεν ήσουν στο σπίτι εχθές?
Στο σπίτι ήμουν. Γιατί?
Σε πήρα τηλέφωνο και δεν απαντούσε.
Όλοι στο σπίτι ήμασταν. Περίεργο.
Καλά, δεν ήταν κάτι σημαντικό.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Ήσουν.
You were.
Εχτες.
Yesterday.
Ήμουν.
I was.
Γιατί.
Why? Because.
Απαντούσε.
He, she, it answered.
Ήμασταν.
We were.
Περίεργος.
Strange.
Καλά.
Well, anyway.
Ήταν.
It was.
Κάτι.
Something.
Σημαντικό.
Important.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Πέτρα, δεν ήσουν στο σπίτι εχτες?
Στο σπίτι ήμουν. Γιατί?
Σε πήρα τηλέφωνο και δεν απαντούσε.
Όλοι στο σπίτι ήμασταν. Περίεργο.
Καλά, δεν ήταν κάτι σημαντικό.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Greek ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Πέτρα, είχες χρόνο να διαβάσεις το mail που σου έστειλα?
Δυστυχώς δεν είχα καθόλου χρόνο. Είχα πολλή δουλειά με το άλλο project.
Α, ναι, σωστά. Είχατε και το meeting χτες. Πώς πήγε?
Ναι, πολύ καλά. Η Δανάη είχε μερικές πολύ καλές ιδέες.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Είχες.
You had singular.
Διαβάζω.
To read.
Στέλνω.
To send.
Δυστυχώς.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that.
Είχα.
I had.
Καθόλου.
At all. As in, not at all.
Άλλο.
Other.
Σωστά.
Correct.
Πάω. Πηγαίνω.
I go. I am going.
Είχε.
He, she, it had.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Πέτρα, είχες χρόνο να διαβάσεις το mail που σου έστειλα?
Δυστυχώς δεν είχα καθόλου χρόνο. Είχα πολλή δουλειά με το άλλο project.
Α, ναι, σωστά. Είχατε και το meeting χτες. Πώς πήγε?
Ναι, πολύ καλά. Η Δανάη είχε μερικές πολύ καλές ιδέες.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Greek ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Την προηγούμενη φορά που ήμουν στην Ελλάδα, δεν ανέβηκα στην Ακρόπολη.
Πήγες όμως στο Ηρώδειο.
Ναι, είχε μια συναυλία κλασικής μουσικής. Ήταν πολύ ωραία.
Πέρασε πολύς καιρός από τότε.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Προηγούμενη.
Previous.
Φορά.
Time. Iteration.
Ανέβηκα.
I climbed.
Ακρόπολη.
Acropolis.
Πήγες.
You went.
Ηρώδιον.
Odeon of Herodes Atticus. Near the Acropolis.
Συναυλία.
Concert. Show.
Μουσική.
Music.
Ωραία.
Nice. Lovely.
Πέρασε.
Past.
Καιρός.
Time.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Την προηγούμενη φορά που ήμουν στην Ελλάδα, δεν ανέβηκα στην Ακρόπολη.
Πήγες όμως στο Ηρώδειο.
Ναι, είχε μια συναυλία κλασικής μουσικής. Ήταν πολύ ωραία.
Πέρασε πολύς καιρός από τότε.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Greek ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Κρίμα που τα παιδιά σας δεν μπόρεσαν να έρθουν.
Ο μικρός γιος της Δανάης και η κόρη της μελετάνε για τις εξετάσεις τους και ο μεγάλος της γιος είχε να κάνει κάτι δουλειές. Δουλειές? Απλώς ήθελε να μείνει στο σπίτι.
Είναι καλό πάντως που όλα τα παιδιά είναι στο σπίτι, δεν είναι?
Από τη μία είναι καλό για τα παιδιά και για μας. Από την άλλη δεν είναι καλό για το σπίτι και τους γείτονες.
Now you will hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Κρίμα.
Pity. Shame.
Δεν μπόρεσα.
I couldn't.
Έρχομαι.
To come.
Μελετάω.
To study.
Εξετάσεις.
Examinations.
Κάνω.
To do.
Μένω.
To stay. Live.
Καλό.
Good.
Γείτονας.
Neighbor.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Κρίμα που τα παιδιά σας δεν μπόρεσαν να έρθουν.
Ο μικρός γιος της Δανάης και η κόρη της μελετάνε για τις εξετάσεις τους και ο μεγάλος της γιος είχε να κάνει κάτι δουλειές. Δουλειές? Απλώς ήθελε να μείνει στο σπίτι.
Είναι καλό πάντως που όλα τα παιδιά είναι στο σπίτι, δεν είναι?
Από τη μία είναι καλό για τα παιδιά και για μας. Από την άλλη δεν είναι καλό για το σπίτι και τους γείτονες.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, can you talk about how you're feeling in your target language? Get our new Feelings Conversation PDF cheat sheet right now and master over 40 words and phrases inside. Second, the Autumn Vocab PDF Writing Workbook. With this printable PDF, you'll learn all the must-know autumn words and phrases. And you'll be able to practice writing the phrases out as well. Download it for free right now. Third, can you talk about Halloween in your target language? With this quick 1-minute lesson, you'll learn must-know Halloween words like vampire, trick-or-treat, and more. Fourth, what are you afraid of? Public speaking? Spiders? Rejection? With this new Phrases to Express Your Fears lesson, you'll be able to talk about what you're afraid of in your target language. And fifth, looking for a new language learning app? With the innovative language learning app, you learn language.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.